passing a truck.
That can happen.
Guess what, everybody?
Are we
on
on?
Facebook?
We are live on Facebook. Can you believe it?
I can't.
So I haven't done anything. I'm just going to start the show. Is that okay? Can I just start the show?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Spotlight yourself and let's go.
I will. I'm over here, right? I'm spotlight right here.
Very clever.
Hi, everybody. So at the debate, Mike Pence had a scary bloodshot eye and a fly sat on his head for 2 minutes. Halloween, here we come. Let's start the show.
In a cabin, going crazy, 'cause a flu that's worse than swine swept the planet, so damn it, here we are in quarantine. We've been quarreling, we've been snarling, oh my darling wife of mine. It's a toilet paper zombie apocalypse, so we're here in quarantine.
Hello and welcome to Virtual Comedy Show. Here are some etiquette guidelines for Virtual Comedy Show. Please arrive 15 minutes early. That way you can make sure your stream is solid and prepare your home to be quiet, except for laughing and clapping, of course. Facebook and Instagram sometimes chime when you get a message. These chimes are audible to everyone in the Virtual Comedy Show. So please turn off notifications and all other sounds on your device. Don't know how? Google it. That's why you're here 15 minutes early. Though we love kids and pets, a comedy club is not a good place for them. They don't understand the need for quiet, and the jokes are not intended for them, especially cats. No sense of humor at all. Please, no pets or kids at the Virtual Comedy Show. Please don't heckle or chat at your table. It's more fun for you if you can hear others laugh, and more fun for others if they can hear you laugh. So keep your mic on and laugh all you like. But with 100 mics on, we may hear coughing or barking dogs or screaming babies or attacking zombies, and this can easily drown out the comedian. Please place your phone or other device 6 feet from you so we don't hear every breath you take. And mute your device if your area becomes filled with noisy zombie dog babies. And once you vanquish those zombies, unmute yourself. If you're not sure how, ask us via the chat system, aka typing, and we will help you. We would like to see your face as part of the audience. Let's be social, not just distant. We've all been in our pajamas for weeks. No one will judge your hair, we promise. So get comfortable, plan to laugh, but not heckle. And let's make our strange quarantine world a bit more normal for a little while. Thanks, and enjoy the Virtual Comedy Show.
Hey everyone! It's time for the Virtual Comedy Show, starring Brad Tassell and Steve Goody. Tonight, Brad and Steve welcome their very special guest,
Matt Stanley!
live from their respective quarantined homes. And now, please welcome Brad Tassell!
I'm over here! Look at me, I'm over here!
Wow.
Hi, how is everyone? Let me take a look at everybody. By the way, I would like to thank Matt Stanley for having 1 million gallons of black ink in his picture. So I had to run through 3 printer inks. It cost me over $700 to print that picture. So hello, everybody. I'm doing a little different. Hello, Facebook land. Welcome to the Virtual Comedy Show. We've got a great show. Lori Hamilton is here. Let's clap for Lori Hamilton. She is an incredible artist and musician. And magician Matt Stanley is here. Let's hear it for Matt. He hasn't been here. And he's going to get his knee operated on soon, so he'll be doing no magic for a while after that. So it's good to see everybody. Ellen and Steve, my brother, made it. And, of course, Bob is here for the first time. Bob Hickson and Valerie and some other folks. And for those who've never been here before, and Matt, this is where I do the whiz-bang jokes. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Hey, one person's ready. That's great. So, okay, here we go. So did you notice, we got to talk about it, before the debate, let's go back a week. Before the debate, more than a dozen LGBTQ groups were pressuring the moderator to ask questions about gay, lesbian, bi, and transgender issues. Kamala Harris is glad to field those questions, but Mike Pence has said that that is purely an issue between a man and his secret Grindr account. That was good. Okay. Yeah, that was nice. I need to turn my volume up so I can hear the laughs a lot louder. By the way, Kamala Harris, she said that Joe Biden would decriminalize marijuana. Yeah, which caused a miracle, as for the first time in history, 20 million stoners became intensely focused at the same time. Oh, she also said that they would set free all the prisoners incarcerated on pot charges, which I believe is what made Mike Pence's eye burst. I'm in your television. It's old-time TV. Oh, so much fun. Now I'm looking around. I can't remember where the next joke is. How about this? So with all the political stuff, by the way, which what didn't get much press was actor Rick Moranis got knocked out in New York City as he walked out of his apartment. Who's seen this? Raise your hand if you saw that. Rick Moranis from Really? Some people didn't know that. So yeah, a dude in an I Love New York sweatshirt and a mask just laid him out. And as some people say, it was not a stunt for his new movie, Honey, I Sucker Punched the Kids. That's kind of a light joke, I think. So how about this one? Oh, Anne Heche, we all remember her. Yeah. She just got voted off of Dancing with What Should Be Stars. She announced that her relationship, this is interesting, she announced that many years ago her relationship with Ellen DeGeneres cost her a multi-million-dollar movie contract. Ellen was very sorry to hear that and said, I think I have that much in my couch cushions. Dig in there, because Ellen's really rich and Anne Heche is broke. Okay, so what else? Oh, on the big podcast, there's a big podcast, Shaquille O'Neal. Now, who heard this? Shaquille O'Neal called himself a hypocrite and admitted he has never voted, but he will vote for the first time in this election. So that's nice that he's going to, right? Everybody, let's look down, everybody voting. I know. He said he just hopes that the place that you put your ballot isn't shaped like a basketball rim, or he would never get it in there. Because he was a terrible shot. He was bad.
These are the whiz-bang jokes.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a whiz-bang joke.
That was.
I went focus. It was so bad I went on a focus.
I'm saying it was good.
I know, it was good. I thought it was very good. I'm enjoying these little jokes right now. The last part, I'm a little sketchy, but I've got one more and then the last part. So here we go. So get ready, Steve. I hope you're ready. I hope you prepared something today.
Oh, I got some whiz-bang jokes.
Do you? Okay, great.
I do.
So here we go. The FBI, and this was, man, did this come out of nowhere today? The FBI announced today that they foiled a militia plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Whitmer. Wow, is that crazy? Surprisingly, Ted Nugent was not involved. By the way, did you hear? You know what I heard in the first report, but I haven't heard since, that the group was at first going to storm the State House and take hostages and then put the governor on trial. Then they realized, wait, we're cowards. And so sorry. So then the plan was to sneak into her lake house and grab her, but also being stupid, they talked about their plans on the internet and other places. By the way, Trump asked for comment and he said, they're good people, but wait 2 days and I might change my mind.
Yeah, no.
Whoops, sorry. Sorry about that, people out in TV land. Let's see if I can reach out and change the channel. Wait, it's the other side. Nope. You can't reach out of your television, everybody. But if I do this all again, I get even smaller.
That's right.
Come on, Willy Wonka? Anybody? Okay. Okay, last thing I want to talk about. By the way, Mike Pence's eye, and this is really just about nothing. Mike Pence's eye made me think about talking about health and what you should do for your health. I don't know what everybody's doing for exercise, but I started swimming about 4 months ago. Does anybody swim? Let me look at is anybody doing any swimming? Steve, are you doing some swimming?
Oh yeah,
doing
laps, yeah.
Splash in a pool. I mean actually doing some laps.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing that, and I really have to tell you that I've been enjoying it, which is weird because I was a competitive swimmer from the ages of 8 to 12, literally 8 to 12. And I dreaded every moment in the water back then. And then I realized why that was. Because now when I swim, Steve, do you wear the goggles and the earplugs and stuff like that?
You have to.
Yeah, well, so that's what I wear now. But my parents and the swim coaches never thought to suggest to a 9-year-old you have any protective equipment whatsoever in 1,000 pounds of chlorine and 30 gallons of urine. So it's just the pool. Yeah, in the YMCA pool, it's 90 kids on the swim team. There's a lot of pee in there. And of course they also had no idea what the village people were singing about. So part of that was stuff in the pool. Ha! So my point is, we swam, and you're not going to believe this, from the ages of 8 to 12, all during the winter, we swam at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. for an hour and a half before school. And guess what my mom complained about? She complained about driving me there. She never complained about the fact that I had to walk into elementary school every day looking like Michael Phelps in the off season. People don't know that Michael Phelps smoked a lot of dope in the okay. How about like Snoop Dogg after the BET Awards? I don't know.
Yeah.
Come on. So did we all forget that Michael Phelps was a big pot smoker?
We forgot.
Oh man, I worked so hard on that joke. By the way,
We remember the kids pee in the pool, though.
That boy, everybody loved that part of the joke. So, by the way, so to end this and go on to the funny parts of the show, I left when I was 12. I finally left the team after 32 ear infections and night blindness. So I know it was real. The doctor kept saying, "Wow, you're really getting a lot of ear infections." Yeah, and my eyes were all red. Okay, so we have an amazing show. Let's start the show. Steve, are you ready to save us from that last 2 lines of my bit?
Ready. Let's rock this thing. Hey, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, Steve Goody, everybody.
Let's clap for Brad Tassell. That was awesome. The whiz-bang stylings of Brad Tassell. That really was very whiz-bang. And it reminded me when I was swimming at the YMCA, because I take one whiz and bang, I'm out of there. All right. What do you want? All right, enough of that. Hey, it's time for our big weekly top 10 list. If you've never tuned in before, and I know one of you hasn't, I hark back to the Letterman days, back to when we had a whole audience in the theater, and there's some theatricality to late night shows. Now it's all the, they're all in their sweatshirts and no pants at home. So, to try and bring us back to pleasanter times, here's our top 10 list. This is our 25th top 10 list of the Virtual Comedy Show. Tonight's topic, as if torn from the headlines themselves, top 10 surprises at the 2020 vice presidential debate. Here we go. Number 10, lies can penetrate plexiglass barriers. I was surprised.
That could
Number
be both
9,
sides.
flies can penetrate plexiglass barriers. Number 8, banana cream pies can penetrate. Oh, you get the idea. Right. These are the top 10 surprises at the VP debate. Number 7, Pence was able to remain conscious while standing more than 3 feet from his wife. Surprising. Number 6, either that or Kamala turned Karen into a fly.
Oh.
That's his wife's name, Karen. You need to know that information. Number 5, a community of over 1,400 flies is now in quarantine. Number 4, in protest, 95% of fly households will no longer name their offspring Karen. Number 3, Karen Pence asked to see the manager about that. Oh, sorry, we have a union drummer. He quits after number 3. Number 2, the manager could not be reached because he was in the middle of a $70,000 super spreader hairstyling appointment.
Oh.
That's a lot in one sentence. I apologize.
That was a lot.
That was a lot. And the number 1 surprise at the 2020 VP debate, the Pences are uncomfortable with the term super spreader.
Steve Goody, keep looking at him, everybody. That was strong. That was
Thanks.
strong. You really got your sleep and took some vitamins.
I did. Yes. I got the
That
urine
was-
out of my eyes and I'm ready to go.
You are ready to go. That is, I think we're going to cut that one out and put it up on online somewhere.
Wow, neat.
I know, because I don't usually do that. I'll tell you.
No,
That's,
no, I wouldn't.
I usually immediately delete the top 10 right away. So,
Heavens,
so, and what? I'm just kidding. I'm getting old.
I can take it, you guys. He's fine.
He's fine. I can tell. He gets me all the time. It's like a roast battle. So
yeah, Mr. Whizbang.
So, okay, so let's you know what? No, I'm not gonna spotlight somebody, but I don't want to do that on live Facebook. So Bob, you've never been here before. Robert Hicks, is it going okay?
No, life's going well right now. I mean, I'm recovering with my ankle and not much else to say right now.
Awesome.
But how about the show? How's the show going? I'm enjoying the show.
So far, your show's going fine, both of them.
Okay.
It beats a
life
motorcycle
is meaningless
wreck.
to all of us. Yes. What,
The
Steve?
show broke his ankle. Is that what I'm getting from this?
What he's saying is the show is slightly better than a motorcycle wreck.
Just that much better than wrecking a motorcycle.
You're making him laugh.
Well, making him laugh. Well, that's important. Well, now speaking of bright and shiny and really went all out, look at the background of Lori Hamilton, everybody.
I know. I worked really hard on it. I painted all day. As you can see, I'm not an artist at all. But that's what
Are you in limbo?
I'm not in limbo. I am in New York City, and everyone's like, "Oh, New York is open." Yes, it's open to people who don't wear masks and don't social distance. And I'm afraid of getting ill, so it's me and my cat. And I'm doing a little Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood thing where I've invented a whole other world that I get to escape to. And part of that world is a question that I've been asking myself, that I think a lot of us have been asking ourselves during COVID. And that question is, what if opera were more like NASCAR? Metropolitan Opera's opera product placement. Accidental cogito, prego cracked macaroni and cheese. Magically delicious. Oh, this has been.
Hey.
Yeah, so I work as a thank you. That was our sponsor for the show. I invented a whole company called Landler Industries because I work as a consultant, which means I don't have an HR department. Now, see if you can guess what a client said to me, which of these three things during COVID. A, the reason I didn't give you any input is because you should know I don't have time to read emails.
Mm-hmm.
B, I'm a VP. I'm never going to collaborate with you. Or C, upon seeing the first draft of a 70-page report, can you just jazz it up? What? Just jazz it up. I literally have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I could give you input on every side, but that's really tedious. Did you guess all three? You right. That's why I invented an HR director. I don't have an HR director, but if I did, it would be something like this. Hi, I'm Diane from Landlord Industries. Are you stuck in a job that you hate during COVID and you can't go out because, well, it's like that class I took in college about getting attacked. You have to just go along until you can safely get out. Well, I'm here to here's how you succeed in corporate America during COVID. First of all, the person who gets the least upset wins. Everyone's freaking out and you go, I just feel like we should all collaborate. Who's got the power now? You do. But let's say that doesn't work and everyone's going crazy, like say perhaps at the debates. What you do is you just go, I'm offended. Wink. Again, who's got the power now? It's you. And finally, if you're in a really bad situation, we have a terrible boss, they've got the power, you've got no leverage, you pull out your power move. I call it the male stupidity defense. Have you ever noticed how some guys pretend to not know things that they clearly know? I didn't say I was gonna call, I said I might call. Birthday? What birthday? So you use your power phrase, say it with me. I'm confused. He's gonna have the same job and he's getting paid almost twice as much as me. I'm confused. I have 2 supervisors and they're each giving me full-time work and I'm getting in trouble for putting in too much overtime. I don't know what to do. I'm confused. Savannah, your niece, she seems very nice, but she's 17. Yeah, I've been here for 10 years and I've been employee of the month 14 times. And I noticed that she was promoted to manager over me. Just wondering what I could do to get that opportunity because I'm a little confused. Finally, as a bonus, have you noticed that some people are inappropriate on Zoom? We've all seen the memes, people without pants, people having sex in the background. Usually what we try to do is say nothing. I think we can all agree that doesn't work. Here's what I do. You talked about my boobs on a Zoom call. That's inappropriate. They won't do it again. Diane, and now we're back to our sponsor. We're back to our sponsor, Metropolitan Opera's opera product placement. Sanch'io la vita tu magica d'un guardo tempo e loco. Sanch'io come si bruciano. Everyone knows it's Slinky. Slinky, Slinky, la 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 la. It's Slinky, la 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 la. Everyone knows it's Slinky. This has been Metropolitan Opera product placement.
Lori Hamilton, everybody. Come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Give it up for Lori Hamilton. So Lori,
Yes.
you're in New York. How do people get a hold of you to get your cartoons, to get your work, to get your stuff?
You go to thelorihamilton.com is the place to go. And we actually have a whole website for Land of Lore Industries. It's Land of Lore Industries, a growing concern. Yes.
That is the website.
It's on thelorihamilton.com, and you can find Land of Lore Industries there, or just look up Land of Lore. We have products like seal sponges, which is a sponge for cleaning up oil spills in the shape of a seal. Kitty Headshot Studio. I'm a stunt kid now. If you have a child at home, perhaps you want a stunt kit for them. Comes complete with a fire retardant suit.
Lori Hamilton, keep it going. One more time. Say goodbye to that amazing background, everybody. Wow, it's just
stunning.
You painted a wall. You did a beautiful job.
The operatic stylings of Lori Hamilton giving her webcam microphone a workout.
That's right. Yeah, it's hard to get all that through, and also I kind of want a Slinky. I've got a Slinky. I took my jacket off because I'm getting hot in here. So so that was fun. So hey, like I'm going to do this earlier in the show than I usually do, and that is everybody out in Facebook land. If you want to, go to virtualcomedyshow.com, click the donate button, and all the money will go to the people you see on this show. That's where the money will go. And we all need it because one of us is getting a huge knee operation. We'll see him and that's going to be the next guy we see. And I don't know if he has insurance. So hopefully he does. And we'll see that in a second. But he's giving me a yes. So, okay. So we won't give him any of the money. Also, we are all...
If he was a comedian, the answer would be no. But he's a magician, so maybe.
He's a magician, and they've got a union.
No, my wife just has a good job. That's
oh, wow. So good. So now you really aren't getting any money.
That's the union we're talking about.
That's right. Yes, that's a marriage union. Also,
it's a nice concern.
Spotify, iHeart, go to all those places, anywhere you get music. And later, Steve and I have a little fun thing to talk about for tomorrow night. But right now, we're going to look at him before he gets his knee torn off. It's Matt Stanley, everybody. Come on, let's hear it for Matt. Hey, Matt, before you don't get excited, don't do any magic yet. Stop. I'm going to talk to you first, and then I'll introduce you.
Oh, sure.
That's okay.
Sure. Hey.
So, first of all, I've known Matt for many years. We've worked together many times. He always does an incredible job. I'm always amazed. Not only are you a great magician, but you're funny. And have you ever cursed? We don't curse on this show much, but have you ever cursed in your shows? Because you've always been very clean, but still really funny.
Yeah, when I do the late night shows or like the adult shows on ships and that kind of thing, a little bit works in here and there.
Nice. Because look at him, everybody. He's got the babiest face in the world, and he just the sweetest little thing going on, and he's got a wife with some dough. So which I love. So okay, well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say his name, and then he's going to do something for 10 minutes. Matt Stanley.
All right. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, everyone. So I perform comedy and magic. So that pretty much means, hopefully I make you laugh so hard you wet yourself, but I can also make it disappear. So there's that. We're going to start off. I have a little piece of magical paper You know, Brad was talking about, it's actually a rolling paper that I balled up, but if you take it like this, you can do that, and it actually changes into a little coin here. Ooh. That's a Morgan silver dollar. That's one coin from thin air, from just a little flame. Now, I can actually take it and split it into 2 coins. I even rolled my sleeves up for that. Oh yeah. A lot of people think magicians use their sleeves. I don't use my sleeves. Now, a lot of you may have heard of a trick knee. I don't have a trick knee. I have a trick elbow. See, I can actually pull another coin from my elbow there. So that's 3 pieces of silver from thin air. 1, 2, 3. Now, you shouldn't concern yourself where this one or this one comes from. It's where the third one goes that should be the problem. That's what's kind of weird about that. Yeah. Now, you know what they say, easy come, easy go. If we take this one, give it a little squeeze, it'll actually disappear as well, leaving me just 1 coin. 1 coin, 1 hand. We place it right here, give it just a little wave like that. It'll actually disappear. I'm trying to keep it in frame here. I can grab a piece of nothing from here, a piece of nothing from here, put 2 pieces of nothing together. It actually creates a coin. That's 1. We can take that, split it into 2. That's 2. This is the amazing 3 coin trick. 1, 2, and of course the third one I keep. No, that's still only the second. I got ahead of myself. Hang on, we'll try this again. Here we go. There's 1, there's 2, just like that. The amazing 1, 2, 3 coin trick. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you, you know, with all this stuff with COVID going on, a lot of people, you know, everyone's washing their hands more. Everyone's using hand sanitizer more, and I got a little spray sanitizer here. The thing is what a lot of people don't consider is there's something that doesn't get sanitized as often as it should. And there's going to be a little bit of a delay, but I'm watching the show here on my phone. So you can actually, you know, this is something, people take these phones everywhere. I mean, there's probably someone watching this show right now sitting on a toilet. I can almost guarantee that with their phone. So you need to, this is what's important. You got to not only spray the back side of the phone, but you also have to spray the front side of the phone and get that. Now, that is really good if you want to get the outside clean. You can wipe that like that, getting the outside clean. Now, the thing is, though, is a lot of people don't think about this, but you actually not only need to clean the outside, but you want to clean the inside of your phone as well. So that's what you really need to do is make sure that you get the inside of the phone clean. So make sure you're doing that when you're doing your sanitizing there. So there we go. That's something a little fun. Oh man. Well, so Brad said that we've worked together before. He's taken me on the road to open for him a couple of times. We've been to like Virginia, and we've been to
Milwaukee.
Yeah, where else have we been, Brad? Yeah, Milwaukee. That's right, Milwaukee, and then up
and northern
Pennsylvania.
Wisconsin.
Yeah. So you know, and that's right. We were at a casino, so this is perfect. That leads into this next thing perfectly. You know, I perform you know, a lot of places. A lot of these casinos, they hire entertainment, comedians, magicians, that kind of thing. And there was a time I was actually at a casino. I'm not a big gambler, but I was sitting down at the table, just kind of, you know, betting the minimum, that kind of thing. And one by one, everyone else at the table got caught cheating, which is just crazy to me. You would think the magician, that I would be the guy that would be the one cheating. So I'm going to switch to another camera here so you guys can see the tabletop here. Ooh, and here, there's still a delay, but here we'll get my watch here. You can show, a lot of people think that I'm not doing this live. So we have the 8th and the time there. So timestamp. So anyway, I'm sitting at the table, and you know, people were getting caught left and right marking the cards, which, you know, you don't want to do that in a casino, of course. Well, I mean, you do if you really want to win, but if you get caught, they take you out back and beat you up. So that's not good. But I'm going to show you, this is actually a little bit of a demonstration of a way that sometimes people cheat. So in a casino, they'd want to mark the cards. So like, say it was a lady sitting there, she might get a little lipstick on her thumb and rub it on the back of one of the cards. And if she did that, it's called daub. And that's so she can tell when that card comes back around. So just rubbing a little bit on there, you get a little bit of daub on there. And I don't know if you can tell in the light, but that's red, and that has a little bit of a pink hue to it because of that daub there. Can you tell the difference? And then you would know that ace of diamonds is there when it comes back around. Now, that's just one of the ways. Another thing you might use is something called blue hue. So if you wanted to use blue hue, you might get a little moisture off of your drink and rub it on your blue jeans. You'd rub it on the back of the cards, and then you would get, of course, that little bit of a blue hue on there. And you would know when that card comes up. You would know that it's there. So that's kind of fun. Now, the last one is, you know, a nail nick. Sometimes you're in dark conditions and you can't see it to tell the difference. And I mean, those are both really subtle. So most people wouldn't even notice those. So you need something called a nail nick. So a nail nick you would take, and when the card comes, you kind of nick the back corner like that. And if you've done that properly, you can actually see nail nick right there. And you would notice, and you would know that that's the ace of clubs if it comes back up, which is great if you're playing and you're trying to locate the aces. Now, like I said, I'm the magician. So the last card is the ace of spades. And I don't cheat when I'm in casinos. I don't cheat because I don't think I could get away with it because there's too much heat on me being a magician. But you know, people can cheat with the daub or the blue hue or the nail nick. The only way to be sure that someone is not cheating and they're not using marked cards is if you turn the card over and it actually says definitely not marked on the back. So that's how you know for sure that no one is cheating in the casino there. All right. Oh man, Brad, how am I doing on time? I don't know.
You want to do more? Or you want to stop?
I can do one more. Is that cool?
One more.
Yeah, one more. All right.
It's COVID. Where do we have to go?
How about this? You guys want to learn how to do a trick? Would that be all right?
Yes.
Can I teach you a trick?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Well, of course, I have to perform the trick for you first, so I'll perform it for you the way that it would go, and then I'll teach you how to do it. So this one is the mystery of the handkerchief from India. Ooh, very nice. You guys catch on good. That's awesome. Now we'll take the handkerchief like this, and piece by piece, bit by bit, it goes down inside of my fist. I give it a little blow. It actually transforms into an egg. Reach over here inside of my pocket. The handkerchief from India. Ooh. Oh yeah. Thank you. Thank you. No. All right, so I told you I was going to teach you how to do it, and I am. So here's what you need. You need a handkerchief. Does not necessarily need to be from India. It could be from anywhere. That one's probably from China, if I had to guess. You also have what's known as a magician's egg. For the record, a magician's egg is not an egg laid by a magician. That sounds really, really painful. That's terrible.
Which came first?
Yeah, right. That's right. The chicken or the egg. Yeah, these are actually it's a hollow egg. It has a hole in the back, so you can stuff a second handkerchief. Yeah. So this is palmed in your hand. You have that palmed. So you have that set off to the side. You have your handkerchiefs there, and it does use two handkerchiefs. And for the record, yes, they do need to be identical. If not, that's the color changing handkerchief trick. It's entirely different. You take one of them, you place it away inside of your pocket. That one's set, ready to go. You have your other one. You set it off to the side next to your magician's egg. So now you're all set, ready to go. Now, we had the show leading up to this. I did some other things, and other people were up before me. You wouldn't want to just do this as a standalone thing. You might want to come out and tell a joke, something to break the ice. Like a good joke that you could use is, this is my favorite joke. A grandfather is telling his grandson about how he was camping, and nature called. He was looking for a place to do it. And he said, I went around this big bank of trees, and a big bear jumped out and went, "Urgh," and I pooped my pants. Like, wow, Grandpa, that's pretty scary. I probably would have done the same thing. He said, no, not then, just now when I went, "Urgh." All right. So you come out, you have your magician's egg palmed. This is called palming. You hold this handkerchief in the same hand. Hope they don't notice that your hand is in this weird position. You take the handkerchief, you say you're going to piece by piece, bit by bit, stuff it down in the handkerchief or into your hand. In reality, it's just going into the hole in the egg. Pretty self-explanatory at this point, so we'll speed it up. We take it, it goes all the way in, give it a blow, show it's transformed into an egg, reach into your pocket, pull out the handkerchief, and that's the trick. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Ooh. Now, I will tell you, I've performed this a lot. I've done it in lots of places. You don't want people way off to the sides. You don't want people behind you. You don't want to do it in front of a mirror, because if they see that big hole in the back of the egg, it blows the entire thing. But if that does happen, don't panic. You just do what I do. give it a snap and a wave, and go ahead and remove that hole.
Oh.
And then once you've done that, you can get yourself a glass like this one here. You take the glass, crack the egg into it, then you don't end up with egg all over your face. Cheers, everyone.
Oh, come on, everybody.
I'm not
Do
doing
it.
that.
Don't do it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Let's hear it for Matt Stanley, everybody.
Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it.
So Matt, they just go to just mattstanley.com. It's at the end of the show.
Stanley.com. That's me. That's me.
And you're available for our shows. And we've just learned something amazing on this show. Online magic is as cool or cooler than live magic.
Yeah. Well, thanks. Hey, by the way, this is a special occasion. It's my first time wearing my new jacket. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm probably going to go pay for it. That's probably the.
Oh, God. That's it. He's gone. Nope. That's it. He's a thief. Spotlighted. He's a thief. He's a rioter. He's a rioter. By the way, he's not the only one that can do magic. I'm in this.
Man.
Here you go.
Now.
All right. Is that a drum roll or somebody's bad audio? Okay.
Either way.
Here we go. Aha.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
How does he
Okay.
do it?
How does he do it? Why does he do it?
Hey, Brad, put Matt back on for a second.
Nope. He's got stolen property. We could get arrested. He's got
seriously,
stolen
put him back on for a
property.
second. Because, Matt, I have two things I want to say to you. Three things. That was awesome. That's the first thing. Second, I did not know Wayne Newton and Michael J. Fox had a kid. And
Yes.
and how did you know I was on the toilet?
That's right. It's ta-da.
That's all I wanted to say.
Actually, I say I don't use. I used to use. Wayne Newton and Chaz Bono had a kid together. Yeah.
Edgy.
But I haven't heard Michael J. Fox.
It's in the voice.
Okay, I've been convinced or confused with Elon Musk in the airport before, which I do not see at all.
Oh, but you should use that, man. You can get your checks cashed that way.
Yeah, right. If I get a free Tesla, I'm down. That's cool.
Oh. Hey, look, it's Jeff Shaw. I wasn't supposed to bring Jeff yet, but there he is. Speaking of the, bastard children of Jane Lynch and I don't know who. So
Academy Award-winning actress Frances McDormand.
Yes, Frances McDormand. So Jeff, I was going to come to me and then go to you, but I pushed the wrong button. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's called "You're Doing It Wrong" with Jeff Shaw.
Yay!
Hey, America, I'm Jeff Shaw, and you're doing it wrong. First of all, I want to say, Matt, Lori, that was great. And now I'm going to do a magic trick, too. I'm going to make all the viewers disappear. It's almost 9:45, but all right. Hey, U.S. military, you're doing it wrong. Stop letting 17-year-olds enlist. I don't know about my fellow Americans, but I don't sleep any better at night knowing that our country's being defended by the same kid who couldn't make me correct change at Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh, wow.
Basic training, piece of cake for a 17-year-old. Basic math, not so much. Think about it. You have to be 25 to rent a car, yet 17 to serve your country. The same country that won't let you rent a car until you're 25.
Yep.
Hertz is like, 17? We're not trusting you with our Hyundais. Come back at 25 with a fully developed frontal lobe and a credit history, punk. The Army's like, 17? Hey, why not take this $5 million tank for a spin? You're like crushing some rental cars, son. There's a Hertz location right off base. Now, the reason why I think that 17 is way too young to enlist into the military is because that's how old I was when I enlisted. Between my junior and senior years of high school, my dad gave me an ultimatum. He said, all right, you're 17, so you have a choice. Either go get a summer job or go to basic training for the Army Reserves. And I thought, oh man, if I get a job, I'm gonna have to get up early and be on my feet all day. Let's try this. And did you know that that's why we don't let 17-year-olds drink or vote, let alone serve in the military? 35 is the maximum age for enlisting in the military, because that's the age at which the average person starts thinking clearly. And yes, U.S. military, you know that clear thinking is not an attractive quality in a new recruit. You tell a 17-year-old private to go take that hill, he'll say, "Thank you, Sergeant, I am bored by the lack of ammunition whizzing by my head. May I take a buddy on this field trip? Arua." You tell a 35-year-old private to take that hill, he'll say, "I don't know, Sarge. I hear some shooting going on up there. That can't be good." And besides, this rucksack is heavy, and I went to the chiropractor on Tuesday. My copay was $30. There's another hill I can take, maybe one with a Starbucks with good Wi-Fi on it. Maybe I can sit there, air conditioning, sip my latte, and watch all the Rambo movies back to back. Would that be good enough? I joined the Army when I was 17 because I thought the Army would teach me how to be a man. Instead, the Army taught me how to make my bed, iron my clothes, and polish my shoes. Everything my mother was trying to teach me for 17 years. Yeah, now you know why women love a man in uniform. You know, he can do chores. And when they say that women love a man in uniform, I think what they mean to say is women love a man in a certain type of uniform. Soldier, fireman, cop. Nobody looks at a guy in a Dairy Queen uniform and goes, "Let's get this party started with it." Hey, America, I'm Jeff Shaw, and you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, Jeff Shaw! Look at him. There is an Erie. He's in Erie, Pennsylvania, everybody. So, hey.
Oh.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
I'm wearing this for a reason. Is it Erie? Does it look weird? Where he's in Erie. Yeah, who asked that?
I don't know. I think it's an improvement.
I said, I'm an Erie.
It does look better. Okay, so I'm wearing this for a reason, and I'm going to let Steve Goody tell you what it is. Okay, Steve, I'm coming to you. Are you ready?
Okay. The reason Brad is wearing that is, A, he's out of his mind, and B, we're doing a special Halloween show tomorrow at 5 Central. That's Friday, October 9th at 5 Central. Here's a little preview.
Ooh, Igor, this is not my match. The vampire's ball is a swanky affair.
Master, I brought the shovels.
Good, Igor, good. And did you bring my latte?
Yes, Master. Skim milk, true splendor.
Good, Igor, good. Let's get started. Oh, yes, Igor, yes. Raise the platform. It's time.
Well,
Hiding from ghosts. We're hiding from ghosts. Oh man, I think we're toast. We're hiding from ghosts.
Come inside.
That's tomorrow at 5 p.m.
6 p.m. Thank you so much, Steve Goody. So
5 p.m. Central,
I'm
right?
back. So what you can do, if you go to ultimatehalloweenparty.com, there's a link right there to the show. It is, of course, on Zoom and ultimatehalloweenparty.com. We're going to stream on Facebook too, but we would love to have some people in the show. So if you want to come, that would be great. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been, let me look around the room, because I think we've had a really good show. Would we all agree that?
I would agree with that. It's
I
been
think,
whiz
Lori,
and bang.
This was zam whiz bang fun. And I think it's Bob. Bob, it was you, buddy.
All
Bob. All Bob. Because you're the sticky wicket on this show that hasn't been here before. So So I just want to thank you. So good luck on whatever operation you're going to get for your ankle. And maybe you and Matt can hang out and have war stories about your operations. So other than that, Facebook, thank you. I hope there were people there. Everybody else, we will see you next week. If you want to stay for about 5 minutes at the end and talk, you can. But let's do the Thursday song and move on with our lives. Go!
Merry Thursday, it's a special time of week when Thursday bells are pealing and life no longer seems so bleak. Let's open up our presents and carve our Thursday goose and wait for Father Thursday to arrive upon his moose.
You know, we tried to incorporate all of the wonderful family days.
Thursday comes but once a week, but do not shed a tear, 'cause there are more than 50 Thursdays packed in every year, and every single one of them is full of mirth and glee. So stuff your face and break some wind and join the revelry. Have a very merry Thursday, put on your orange fez, and decorate the Thursday tree with Milk-Bone, Spam, and Pez. Once you've curled your mustache and donned your Thursday clothes, I'll catch you 'neath the mistletoe and punch you in the nose. Merry Thursday, Merry Thursday.